Where's the child at? Oh, she run away already? I've only been her father for 2 weeks and she escaped. Alright, we are here today for a little preview of Ciel Fledge, a daughter-raising simulator game. Which means your boy is going to be raising his own daughter. What could possibly go wrong? He kills her using an electric chair, tying her down with belts to combat her strength. In the 30th century, humanity lives in the skies above. They inhabit sky platform armadas called arcs. 7 arcs were constructed in total. Most of human civilization on the surface were utterly annihilated by the alien creature we called Gigan. The recent destruction of Arc 5 marks the reignition of the conflict after a stalemate of hundreds of years.
Hi.
Good morning. My name is Zara. I work for the ARC administration. Before we can proceed, can you tell me a little about yourself? This is to confirm the data we currently have. Okay, here's my name, Mr. Falcon. I need a last name too, but I don't have one. Fine. Okay, we gotta choose our background, surface dweller. You were born on the surface of the unhospitable planet. Arc-born, you were born among the remnant of humans born in one of the arcs above the planet, and we have apparently just grown on a big giant test tube. You know what? I like the idea of that. You might have heard of the tragic event befalling Arc 5. We, the administration of Arc 3, are obliged to help them in any way we can. Unfortunately, the administration lacks the necessary resources to deal with an event of such magnitude. So we are asking our citizens to help in any way they can by housing some of the survivors. Especially those with special circumstances like this one. You don't know anything about me. I hope you took enough necessary background checks on my protagonist to make sure I'm capable of dealing with a daughter. I mean, look at her face. That's exactly the face I would be making if I was being handed over to some unknown stranger at that age. She will be under your care for 10 years. Like, is there an option for jury duty instead? 10 years? Here's a daughter, raise her for 10 years. Until she reaches adulthood. At that point, she will be independent enough. And can decide on her own what she wants to do with her life and her future. I think that's all for now. Ciel, I'm coming. Alright. Well, Ciel, I'm leaving you in Mr. 69's care. Farewell for now, Ciel. This won't be the last time we meet, though. I'm expecting to see you both more frequently in the future. Alright, child, this is home. How about we read this pamphlet? Ms. Zara said I need to hand it to you. Let's see what it's about. Now you're giving me homework, too.
2 hours later.
Okay, so let's go over here and check out the schedule. This is going to be our daughter's first week in Arc 5. We got to set it all up for her. First thing we got to do is choose a parent activity. So because I was giving a daughter to raise for 10 years without my consent, I now have to apparently pick up a second job, a part-time job, or I have to work overtime. Because I need more money. Oh, the government isn't even funding me for having the child. No, you gotta figure it out on your own. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Well, we could do that. We could also supervise her, which makes her discipline go up, stress go down, but her mood and affection will drop. Her mood's at 70. I don't know what her affection's at the moment, but discipline and stress would go up, which I guess, she'll pay more attention to us. We could also spoil her. Discipline will go down, but everything else goes up, and stress goes down, which is good, and affection goes up. All right. I'll worry about work later. Right now, let's supervise her a little bit. Let's get that discipline up. It's gonna cost me $500, but that's fine. There it is now. Weekly meal. Yes, I imagine a child needs to probably eat as well. I mean, you just be like me when I was growing up. I just go outside and find food. No, I'm joking. My parents were loving parents. They provided at least a meal a day. Gymnastics, look, go gymnastics. There it is. Day number 2 will give you go to school, get smart. I want you to be a smart daughter for us too. Gymnastics again. And this is costing me money, but so be it. And we'll do that. We're down at stamina 32. We might want to probably drop a rest on day 6, maybe. Let's do another gymnastic. Oh no, I wanted to become a gymnast. Apparently my goal in life is to have a daughter who's a gymnast. I'm going to school. I don't like the sound of that. It's just like any other child that age. Alright, I guess I'll do it. I still have no clue what I want to be after all. Hopefully going to school will help. Oh, and meeting new friends. Right. Who's this guy? Who's this little jerk? Oh, look, a new face. Are you one of those Arc 5 refugees? Marco, please be more considerate. A lot of people got hurt. Don't get excited about it. Oh, come on, Vivi. It's not like we can be gloomy all day long. Besides, it's her job to welcome them with open arms. Welcome them. It's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't remember anything about Arc 5 anyway. My name is Ciel. Nice to meet you. This is Mr. Falcon, my caretaker. I'm going to attend school from today. Wow, then we're heading the same way. I'm Marco, soccer player extraordinaire. Nice to meet you too. Yes, we're heading to school, and I'm Vivi. Nice to meet you. I'm aspiring to be a musician. So an aspiring musician and a soccer player? Marco, is soccer a food or something? Hey, I know soccer's a loser these days, but that's just cruel. There, Marco. Maybe soccer just became extinct on Arc 5. Duh. Apparently we got female Kenny showing up here and scaring everybody. Haha, scared ya. This is Becky. She really likes playing pranks. So, Ciel, you're one of the refugees, huh? Nice to meet you. Come on, let's go. Teachers don't like slackers. New focus tree, Marco, Vivi, and Beck. So now we could probably assign stuff in the weekly task for her to have friends. Went to school. Gymnastics. Oh, an event of gymnastics. What happened? Ouch, my butt. Hard landing. What do you mean your butt? She fell on her ass on her first day of gymnastics. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed my daughter to be a gymnast, apparently. Yeah, I missed it. It wasn't that hard. Gymnastics is basically the core of the most physically intense activities. That's why they set up difficult training spots for us. I'll make sure I land properly next time. Yeah, Marco, it's a difficult sport, right? School days are finished. I received a cheesecake. Why? I mean, I'm not complaining. Anytime I get cheesecake, it's a good thing, but I'd like to know why. Was it like a random encounter? I'm back. Everyone in the class got a cheesecake. They said I have to give this to you. Delicious spongy cake made from synthetic cheese and artificial flavoring. It is quite unhealthy, but hard to resist. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. Cheesecake very unhealthy, but oh god, this is so good. Stamina by 20 and affection plus. You know what? Go ahead. You're kind of tired anyway. Plus it gives me a couple of extra points with the daughter of affection. That's always a good thing, right? There. Go on with your day. Where's the child at? Oh, she run away already? I've only been her father for 2 weeks and she escaped. She ran away. Why am I such a terrible father? There, she's in the balcony. There you are. Sorry, I still have no clue what I want to be. Let's try mixing things up and see what happens. Maybe something will spark inside of me. The focus tree or new activities, I think? Okay, so you're telling me enough schooling and gymnastics, huh? Alright, we could do that. We could do that, sure. Parent activity. Alright, you know what? It's time for me to go work. The affection will go down. You know, that's fine. You know, we gave her a cheesecake. We have an extra one to give her. I gotta do some overtime work, honey. Unfortunately, you're drilling a hole into my pocket here. Maybe a little bit of art class? A little bit of... Oh, civic education's a lot more tougher. Negative 27. We have an event in art class. Wow, look at these weird things. Ciel, don't say that. You can be honest with yourself, Vivi. Everyone takes this class to make weird things. Art is not simply about making weird shapes and sculptures, you know. Hey, look at that squiggly arm thing. Hey, don't touch that without permission. See, it's never gonna work. It's a child. You can't tell them not to touch it. They want to touch it. Especially when you tell them not to do it. I know, I was a child myself, believe it or not. I used to touch what people told me not to do. Oh my god. We have like a military wife here. Alright, so Vivi plus 50 after a little playdate. We got money now in the pluses too, so working was probably a very good idea on my part. Mr. Falcon, I heard that all the shops on the Ark are open again. Well, let's go shopping today. Oh, why? Because you saw me work this week and now you know I got money? I got this money for the food. Now you're gonna bleed me dry. Alright, so where are we taking you shopping? We got the Thread Warehouse, we got Sportsway, Food Bazaar, shoes, the Vogue. Oh, so I feel like it's gonna be super expensive, but let's go check out the Vogue Haus. The center of fashion and cuteness. Sure, I want my daughter Fu to look cute. Let's go over here and make her the cutest daughter you've ever seen. That's a super expensive jewel pin. Hey, well, I can't give you that. I can get you a green cape. We can make you a superhero. Get you a cardigan. Nothing says a child like wearing a cardigan. A moccasin, too. What century is this? What kind of color do we want? Let's go with the nice little blue. And I'm gonna get you the moccasins. And that's all I think I could afford. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna have enough money for rent afterwards, so I hope you're proud. You're bleeding your adopted father dry. Bye. Okay. Well, we got no money for food now. I hope you enjoy your clothes. Oh, well, it's funny you mentioned that, because there's no more money. Welcome. What can I get you? Let's see. Can you stick to the dollar menu, maybe? What's a Giga Lobster Cheese Curry? That sounds very expensive, daughter. It's a curry with meat from the notorious Giga Lobster. You fancy it? Sounds pretty tasty. I do like cheese curry. I'll have one. Of course. Want to order another one? No, she's good. We're fine. Good, thank you. 200. Well, at least I got her clothes, even though I'm broke now. Let's go ahead and equip you with your new clothes here. There you go, look at that. And footwear. What happened to your sports shoes? They disappeared. Well, here we go. Put the moccasins on. She kind of looks adorable, but at the same time, like, she's like a shrunken old lady. She's like my grandmother, just very shrunken. Well, I mean, you get old, you shrink through, so she just has a young girl face and the body of my grandmother, apparently. Alright, there you guys have it. This is Ciel Fledge. All the information will be down below. It's still not a complete game, but I do have a preview to it. I could show you a bit more if you guys want to see more. Let me know in the comments. We could definitely do that. Otherwise, keep your eyes out open for it. It's pretty interesting. It definitely is pretty interesting. I will catch you next time.